All I heard was, I got you, nigga. And when Skibo hit Lance, you know what I'm saying? When he threw that stuff in Lance's face, man, this man screamed so loud, bro. Like, it hung on with me for years. Yo, what's up? What's going on? This is your boy Big Miz from the zoo. And I got another story time for y'all. This is about how situations can go from from sweet to bitter real quick. I'm talking about, bro, it can go from a good day inside the chain gang behind those walls to one of the most traumatic, drama-filled, everybody quiet in the dorm and just thinking about what they saw type of day. You know what I'm saying? And this day started off good. I ain't gonna front. Like, I was getting ready, knowing it was the weekend, I'm about to have a visit or whatever. So I'm getting myself together, talking to my celly, like, yeah, man, I can't wait to go in there, eat some chicken wings, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a cheeseburger from out the machine, get some real soda, some cold soda, you know what I'm saying? And talk, eat some chips, and kick it with my girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody loves visitation, no matter what. This is your time to be yourself around your family. Listen to what they got going on as they fill you in to stuff about the world, and you're actually taking in data at that time. You're taking in what's going on. They're hipping you to what's going on in their life as life is going past, and they're navigating through life while you're sitting still. This is something that the phone really can't do when you're seeing them and the expressions on their face and what life is doing to them as they're going through it. Like, you could take it all in visitation, and you can embrace them, smell them, embrace them, talk to them, and feel their pain, and they can feel yours at the same time. But I love going to visitation, bro. You know what I'm saying? I did. Just getting away from the dorm and just walking away, feeling good, smelling good, walking in. Now, I know that I usually go early in the morning for the whole day, but the CO hasn't called my name yet. They call two people names or whatever. And then I open the door, I'm listening. I was like, Dad, they just called Skibo, government name, and Lance. I'm like, Dad, I know they about to call me in a minute. Brushing my teeth, talking to myself, like, yo, I thought Skibo girl done left him. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to always come down to our cell. He asked him to use the phone. And every time, like, things would be going good on the phone with this man. I leave out the cell. Once I come back in, he's arguing with her. He calling her out her name. She yelling back at him. He got it on speakerphone. It's this, it's that. I leave you them. Like, you can't threaten to leave nobody while you in jail, man. They ain't hitting on nothing. That's not a heavy statement, like you leaving them. You already gone. They coming to see you. They're extending the long arm to see you. You're not doing that for them. So don't do them no favors by telling them that you're leaving. Now, I hear the CO calling like, White, get ready for visit. Y'all all going out at the same time. I'm like, oh, putting on my boots or whatever. Tying them up, making sure I'm straight. Got my little creases in. Everything is looking good. My stuff cocaine white. Boom, I'm ready to go. So I come out. Now I was like, hold up, let me get these Muslim oils. Boom, got that. Put that on. The ski was like, yo, bro. Come on, bro. I know you. That's that Issey Miyake. I was like, oh, man. I'm like, huh. He putting some on. Lance standing there, he looking. I was like, yo, bro, you need some? He's like, yo, thank you, my G. Good looking, my G, because I ain't even really want to ask, my G. I'm like, yo, go ahead, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he putting some on, too. I run to the cell, throw it on my bunk. I'm kicking it back up to the front. Officer letting us go down the walk. Now, we was talking for like a second going around the bend. And then once we started getting closer to the visitation area, we done started talking. We walking that quiet walk, just looking at each other, you know what I'm saying, clothes and stuff, making sure we straight when we walking in. Now, how they put us together, they had us lined up where it was Lance, Skibo, and me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we embraced our peoples. He came up first. Lance hugging his people, Skibo hugging his girl. Then I went to mine, hugging her. Then we all sat down. But Lance was with a dude, his brother. You know what I'm saying? That he embraced. Boom, he embraced his brother. He sat down. And I started noticing, like probably like 10 minutes in, that Lance was talking loud, and he was actually like, he was like kicking it. Like, he was kicking it. He was talking like he was a straight boss out there in the streets, and telling his brother to tell other people, yo, they better have that money for me. Yo, did you make that move to old girl? And did she drop that off? I bet. So go ahead and tumble that, flip that, and send like half of that back into me. Send the rest to such and such. Like, he talking some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he running numbers and everything. So old girl that's sitting with Skibo, she looking over, and Lance noticed that she's looking. Now, let me tell you about Lance. Lance is he's a pretty boy. You know what I'm saying? Fair-skinned gentleman, keep his hair straight or whatever. Stay with the chain gang essentials. You know what I'm saying? A watch, a ring, a little chain, stuff like that, and some glasses. And he's always kicking it to the women. He's known for talking to these lady CEOs all the time. You know what I'm saying? So we know that about him. That's his reputation. You know what I'm saying? This is what he does. Now, I notice that he's saying things, and when he's saying things, this girl is looking. She's smiling over to him. Skibo eating his food, and he's so engulfed in eating, he's not paying attention to exactly what's going on. And I was like, yo, Lance know this is a fool right here. He know this is a fool. Why is he playing? Like, why is he playing with? He playing with fire right now, like, for real. So I'm talking to my girl, we kicking it or whatever, and I notice out of my peripheral, shorty get up. Skibo girl get up. She go to the machine. Now, while I'm talking, I look over my girl's shoulder. This girl done turned around, and she's in front of the machines. Skibo eating. Boom, he busting it down. And she like this. And they doing these things like, yeah, phone, whatever. Now, this girl is throwing out her numbers, and oh boy, it's really looking like he's trying to memorize this. Like, he's looking over, and like, hold on. 6, 5, 4. All right, boom. So he getting it like that. And I'm like, yo, I don't see nothing good coming out of this situation. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got a fool that's sitting there into his food. A straight, buck, wild fool. And you pressing the line over here, talking to his girl that he argued with on a constant basis. And he must have just got her back because she in his visitation room. Now, she done walked back over sitting in front of Skibo. Skibo listens to her. He talking to her. You know what I'm saying? He's still chewing. He talking. I'm kicking it with my girl for a minute. It probably maybe 7 minutes go past, bro. This dude back at it. Yo, so hold on. But with them Cartiers, yo, you shoot them over. I know in mine right there. Yo, shoot them over, man. I need them. We can swap out right now. He's sitting up there talking silly stuff too. And this girl eating it up. She eating it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? She keep looking over. She's smiling, looking at Skibo. Then she look over again. And Skibo peeps game, bro. Yo, he's about to ask her for something. And I could tell he's like, yo. And he look up and he look over. And he was like, yo, bro. Yo, folk, I know you ain't. Yo, I know you not trying to talk to my girl, folk. I know that ain't what we doing. Alright. That's what we doing. So he hurried on me. He finishing his food. Now, once he's done, he pushes over the tray. Like, he pushes over his food. Boom. Like, damn near onto her lap. She's like, what is you doing? I'm like, come on, don't try to embarrass me. He was like, embarrass you? Bitch, this and he arguing with her again, just like old times. You know what I'm saying? He bringing it back for her. They're down talking all crazy. And she looking over towards Lance. She get up, stand up. And then she walks over to the officer before he can kick it off or do anything to her. And he telling Skibo, like, come on, you going back. Your visitation is over. She done hit the corners on his ass. Boom. She done left. Skibo says nothing. He walk out stone face. I know what's going on, though. I know exactly what's going on. I know something going to pop off. I know he going to get poured out once he get back to the dorm or beat to sleep or something. Something's going to happen to him. He going to put them beats on him. He going to do something to this man. So he goes back. He goes back early. I leave and go back maybe like 15 minutes before visitation is over. I go through. I push up in the dorm. And once I'm coming out to make some coffee, I see Lance coming down the walk. He's coming into the dorm. And coming from the machine and getting hot water is your boy Skibo with 2 nice cups. And he looking out there at homeboy and he going up the steps. He don't live up there. Lance do. You know what I'm saying? So he go right towards that dude's door, and I'm looking at him like, yo, no, he not about to do that. Nah, he ain't about to do that. Man, he go behind Lance's door. He open the door. He say something to his Lance roommate. He get behind the door. Lance come in. He's saying something to the officer. Yeah, something slick. He coming up. I'm buttoning his shirt. He's coming up the steps. Doom. And I'm coming from the water thing, going across the big floor. And what do I hear? Yeah, nigga. And when he said that, I looked. And when I looked up, he was throwing whatever he had mixed in his hot water, maybe some baby oil, magic shade, whatever. He put that mixture to it. Because once he hit him with that first one and got the side of his face, this dude screamed so loud, bro. Like, I don't even want to imitate the scream. It was wrenching. It was like from the gut type of screaming. He holding his face, like scrambling, touching his face or whatever. Then he hit him again. He like, bet you won't do that shit again. You ain't gonna be talking to nobody girl now, nigga. Yeah, you ain't gonna be talking to nobody girl now, nigga. Yeah. And then he starts hitting this man while he's sitting up there holding his face, touching his face, and making it way worse while his skin is peeling off his face. And it's turning like it's busting open and turning white, and then pink, white, all over. Like, it's looking like damn like a pepperoni type of pizza. You know what I'm saying? All over his face. And I can see this from the bottom floor on the big floor, looking up. And this dude is so hysterical and going crazy. You know what I'm saying? He getting down like to his knees or whatever, because he can't take what's going on. Dude hitting him at the same time. Boom, boom, boom. And so many people was coming out and they looking like, hold up, Skibo, hold up. You got him, bro. You got him, bro. You don't do that hot water on him. You got him, bro. Come on. And Skibo's still trying to get at him like, yo, nigga, do that shit again, nigga. That was my girl, nigga. That's my wife, nigga. I'm like, that's his wife. But I done went into my cell. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's about to go crazy. The officer is looking in the booth trying to see up there or whatever. But he sees so many people running to that area or whatever. So he done looked, got a nice little like vision of what's going on, a little sight of what's going on. He calls the code and people come running down. Medical comes, they getting that man up out of there. And everybody was really probably just thinking the same thing that I was thinking. Like, boy, that's the end of Lance going around trying to talk to all these lady COs and whoever his girls that he be talking to on the cell phone and all that. He ain't gonna be FaceTiming them too soon. Like, dude was messed up. He was messed up. Like, his skin was falling. And it's really a sad situation. It's really bad, you know what I'm saying? And I know how it is because I'm a burn victim myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm a burn victim myself. But the face card is something different, man. Like, some months went past. Well, they took whatchamacallit up out of there, Skibo up out of there. They gave that boy like 13 more years for splashing that man and disfiguring his face or whatever. And like a couple months later, in a level 3 dorm, I guess after coming out of the hospital or whatever, they put Lance in a mental health level 3 dorm, and we walked past, and cats was yelling towards him like, yo, Lance, yo, what's up, bro? You good, bro? And he's standing at the gate, like with a crazy look on his face, like they done hit him with the hound dog. You know what I'm saying? And he's sitting there looking all slow. He ain't saying what's up to nobody. He just looking off, and his face was a wreck. He didn't look the same. He was not the same. It was like a real bad situation, man. And it just took that one thing, like, for Lance to think it was a good thing to even try to get somebody else's visit's attention and do this playboy shit, like, yeah, trying to pop it and do all this. I see this going on a lot in the chain gang, all this popping it, and I'm playing and all this. But when that playboy stuff come back to you like that, bro, it's not a good thing. Dude was already doing like 15 to 20 years, Lance, and now he's going to come out looking just a little tad bit different, you know what I'm saying? And through his time, he's going to be walking around with a disfigured face, with boils and just disproportioned whole side of his face, you know what I'm saying? Then the lower half around his mouth and his lips and stuff like that, man. I'm just asking y'all, please, like, if you already made a mistake and you're about to go to a county jail, a prison, or a chain gang, penitentiary, whatever. Chill with all that Playboy stuff. At least be Playboy in your own world. Don't cross over into somebody else's and trying to get somebody else's girl in there. That's their lifeline for some cats. That's their lifeline. And you might slip up and be trying to holler at somebody's sister or mom, bro. Don't do it, because some people just won't talk and then they'll get you later. Like Skibo did to Lance, bro. So please, don't do it. Don't be the next burn victim walking around looking crazy in the game while you're doing your time. Know what I mean? And I'm asking y'all to be safe out there and try not to put yourself in harm's way where you'll find yourself in somebody's county jail, prison, or chain gang. What I'm about to put in right here is asserted just different people in different prisons and different county jails that got that voila in their face. You know what I'm saying? And this is what happened to them. This was their outcome. But like I tell y'all every time, please support the channel. I'm going to leave the link right here. Right here is the link to support your boy Big Miz from the zoo. It's not nothing to support. Y'all can leave whatever you want to. You know what I'm saying? Like if the hundreds of subscribers I have, just send $1, $2 or whatever. It will motivate me to do this more. And y'all want longer videos. Let's start now. Peace, y'all. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, y'all? This is your boy Big Miz from the zoo. And I'm back. I'm back with another story time for y'all, man. This story right here, man, like, it just came off the cuff. I woke up and thought about this situation, and I had to go and find the proper footage to insert into this video so y'all can even get your heads wrapped around how crazy and active this day was that we had inside the chain gang. And this takes place in Valdosta State Prison. It takes place in Valdosta State Prison, level 5 camp, right? And like, I kind of knew how this day was going to turn out. This happens in a lot of the chain gangs, a lot of the GDC prisons or whatever. When it's time to get turned and we in the dorm and we got so many different type of dudes in here, it gets wicked. It gets real crazy. You know what I'm saying? So take this ride with me. Look, I'm just getting up. And I'm getting myself ready to office a lot. You know what I'm saying? And my roommate is Muslim too. So we getting ourselves together. We offering wudu. I mean, we're getting our attentions together, cleaning our face, you know what I'm saying? And preparing ourselves to pray. Now, when we step out there, we already see some guys, you know what I'm saying, on the big floor. They working out or whatever. Early morning, they got cups of Joe, what they call coffee with nothing in it, just straight coffee, no sugar, no cream, no nothing. They got a cup of Joe, they drinking, they doing push-ups, they amping each other up. Come on, give me 20 more, give me 20 more, give me 20 more. They on it like that already, you know what I'm saying? And usually Fajr prayer, it be kind of quiet, you know what I'm saying, in the dorm while we doing Fajr, but it's pretty turned up right now. So we offering Salat, we salam out, we get up, and the brother's like, yo, what we doing today is we making a pocket, like, is we gonna put together on, you know what I'm saying, something to eat. So we like, yeah, let's do that, you know what I'm saying? It's Friday too, we got Jumu'ah, everything going on, so boom, they already started telling us to prepare for chow or whatever. So she called me, prepare for chow, y'all get ready for chow, y'all up next, y'all get ready, because I'm only gonna call it once. So we like, all right, boom, going getting ourselves together. Now when we go in there, we marching down the walk, everybody talking grouped up in their groups, you know what I'm saying, how the chain gang do, and we're walking to chow, and we're like, yo, what we having? And I think it was like pancakes and sausage or something like that. We had a good breakfast going on. So people was amped off that. Niggas is happy off that. Yo, we got this. Everybody eating. We get back into the dorm. Niggas like, spades tournament, spades tournament, spades tournament. Yo, put your name on the paper, spades tournament. You know, they usually do this. Like, if it's a spades tournament and somebody is funding it, I mean, for a cash prize at the end, cats is tapping in. Everybody signing their name, getting their partners or whatever, who they think that they can, like, rock with, and they going at it. And they saying the spades tournament is going to be going on. Well, damn near like we had Jumu'ah, they gonna be doing the spades tournament. So the day is starting, people is moving around, walking, opening doors, like, yo, you gonna play with me? Yo, come on, put your name on the list, put your name on the list. And like, what you talking about? Like, yo, nah, nigga putting up $25 for each winner, like $50, 25 a piece. I'm like, oh, boom, cats are getting up, they running, putting their name on the list or whatever like that, right? And when the shift changed, we had a little bucket. She was a street bucket. She be eating it off the bone. She be watching everybody. You know what I'm saying? This is an old nasty little chick too. You know what I'm saying? She a dirty little broad. Like, if she don't like you, she'll get you up out the dorm. She'll write some fictitious stuff about you, get you up out the dorm. Or she'll be getting people to fight each other and all that. Cause she be eating it off the bone, and she rock with the these mad jackers. She rock with them. You know what I'm saying? Never really met too many women that just rock with them, but she rock with them. She eats it off the bone. That's what they call it, eating it off the bone. She does that. Now, she got them fired up for a minute. It's like 5 of them in the dorm that be going like crazy hard. That like they together with this, they go stupid wild. They sit up there taking turns, like they running the train on her, slapping hands and all that. Like, ooh, she fired. Like they really just tapped that. This is what they on. Like, boy, ooh. I was locked in, she was locked in, boy, she was eating. I'm talking about, I'm feeding her, my nigga, go get right. Niggas running like, woo, niggas running up the steps, I'm talking about super fast to go get their kids and go ride on her. This is how it gets, you know what I'm saying? This is how this day is going too. It's turned up. Now, I'm in the cut, looking, like I step out the door, I'm looking, see everybody active, they moving around, they doing stuff or whatever. I go back in the cut, I'm listening to my music, and I'm just vibing out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm wondering, like, after Jumu'ah, how this day is going to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that it don't get too crazy, where cats get too wild or whatever, but I'm like, yo, it's whatever. I started putting some bombs together, or some Kool-Aid, like fingers of Kool-Aid, that's a glove with the product inside the glove, whether it's Kool-Aid or coffee inside the glove. I'm putting some of them together because I was selling some of them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Poor man hustling for real. But it keeps you afloat, getting extra soups and stuff like that that you can use for miscellaneous things or whatever. So I'm sitting up there doing that and also putting some together on the side, excuse me, for some Bombays for later on after we eat. Now, time is flying past. I think they was coming off the small yard, cats yelling and arguing and all that. Like, and there's two groups. It was the GDs and the Bloods. They was arguing. They was all playing basketball. But everybody is good in our dorm, but they still in an uproar. Like, nah, nigga, you cheated, nigga. You elbow slice. You elbow slice. He had that last point. Y'all already know. Like, man, fuck that. Now, there's some nigga named Slice and the cat named Boss Hog. I done spoke about Boss Hog before. He's a GD, and I think he was from either Chicago or Little Rock, Arkansas. He was from either one of those. And I'm thinking Little Rock. I keep saying Little Rock. He might be from Chicago, though. But he's arguing with Slice, and they going back and forth. Slice is a Blood. They going back and forth or whatever. And what they do, I noticed it like they was getting loud or whatever. So I step out there, and I'm looking, and he was like, yo, next time you pick up here, like next time you pick up what's the old boy name? Let me get a suit. He was like, next time you pick up, let me get a suit. I'm gonna have my white boy on him. I'm gonna have my white boy on him. Now it was this white dude that was kind of fire with the basketball or whatever. And Let Me Get a Suit was an OG, but he was nice with the threes. He be shooting them threes long, boom, boom. And nigga was like, what? You gonna get who? Like, come on, that trash ass white boy, he don't got no heart in the paint. Like, he probably can play with a sucker on him, but in the paint with us, nigga ain't gonna make shit. He was like, you crazy as hell. He'll get up on, Let Me Get a Suit. He like, oh, you think so? He like, yo, let me get a suit. Come here, my nigga. And he holding him, and he talking to him like, yo, he's talking about, oh, white boy that just came from Macon, talking about he better than you. He like, nah, he ain't better than me. Nah, he ain't better than me. I ain't gonna let no white boy be me and nothing. Like, nah, he ain't better than me. Like, this is how he kicking it. I'm looking down there, I'm sitting up there smiling like, yo, they crazy how they be amping these dudes up or whatever. And the conversation started escalating more and more to the fact where they didn't grab the white dude come out there, you know what I'm saying? He a shot out looking dude too. And he telling them like, yo, you think that you can play against him? Please. Like, do you think that you can play against him? And that threw me off, man. Somebody messing up my video. All right. He was like, yeah, I can stick him. Like, he's not too big or whatever. So he was like, dang, he's saying you a little nigga. Like, he's souping the situation up. And they get these dudes to start arguing. So white boy from Macon State, that just came from Macon State, is arguing with Let Me Get a Suit. And now they setting up. Everybody started to crowd around. And they setting these dudes up, talking about it's going to be Friday fight night. And people start putting up bets on who's going to beat who. And all that. I was like, oh, man, yeah, they tripping. Now, a little time goes past, it's time to go to Jumu'ah. We go to Jumu'ah. And this is around the time that all of the young Muslims there is trying to get the imam to step down. So, like, we in Jumu'ah, and it's kind of like, you can feel like a little tension in the air in Jumu'ah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to stay focused. I'm sitting there listening to the brother, and I can tell that the other brothers ain't really stunned. They talking to each other, they doing all this. I'm like, yo, yeah, this day getting a little crazy. Like, there ain't no peace right here. You know what I'm saying? And Jumu'ah, you know, what is going on? After we come out of Jumu'ah, we're walking down. Now, I was not ready for this. They must have already done pulled Boss Hog about the cut, and he started giving people some K2, right? Now, he want everybody on this so he can, like, control the whole dorm. Because cats gonna be all wigged out and looking crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, they skied away, they out of their body type of like, but these dudes is like, bro, when we come into the dorm, I'm walking in, towel over my shoulder, or prayer rug over my shoulder, I'm talking to the brothers, and I see people all standing by this cell, and they like, yo, look at these niggas, man. Yo, hold on. Record this, bro.
Man, please don't do drugs, man. Look at this shit, man. All these bitches in here laid out in this bitch, man. The fuck? Hey, y'all gotta get the fuck out my room, bro. bitch better not throw up in here. I don't even know why I came to my room. Beat this shit. Look at his mouth. You about to throw up. You about to throw up. I don't know why I came to my room, man. Shit about to kill his ass.
And now we got this going on. And this is a disclaimer. Please do not come to the chain gang and get the habit of doing any type of illegal substance or this imitation drugs and stuff like that. It'll have you going. You can lose your mind. You lose your respect as soon as you're on it. They're going to tape you. You're going to look crazy, bro. You're going to look crazy. I know they're not going to live that up. But boom. So as we just saw that, now we walking around in the dorm talking. I'm talking to one of my bros. I'm like, yo, these niggas is crazy as hell, man. Like, yo, old boy, what's old boy name, man? Dang, I done forgot. I mean, oh yeah, Boss Hog. Old Boss Hog. I'm like, yo, he be having these dudes on lock with this drug thing, man. Like, that's crazy as hell. He was like, yo, he be giving it to him for free though. Like, this is how he be charging the dorm up and having everybody go crazy and all. I was like, yeah, I see it, but never me, always them, never me, you know what I'm saying? When we done shot upstairs, and you hear, yo, come on, everybody, come out here, everybody. Now, everybody is crowding up in a circle. I look straight into the booth. This girl is like this. She trying to look, but she's not gonna do nothing. She's just being nosy. She's not going to do nothing. She's not calling no code. She's doing none of the sort. Everybody's getting in a big circle. Cats putting their coats on, some got their coats off, some sitting there with net bags full of soups. They got soups like stacked on the floor in a circle. You got honey buns, you got chips, beans, refried beans sitting there. Like, you got all the stuff all in a circle. And then they coming out of two rooms, one with the white dude with his shirt off, pants all up, you know what I'm saying, tied with his crazy little state belt all tight around his waist. You got my man, let me get a suit, shirt off, coming out of another cell, and the Bloods and the GDs that got these two dudes to go ahead and fight in front of everybody, man. And they sit up there, Sergeant, let me get a shoot, shoulders and all that, excuse me, y'all, shoulders, and like, yeah, get him, bro. Look, soon as you step in, go ahead and light his life up, hit him one good time, let him see stars, and then go in on him. And he was like, yeah, I got him. Ain't no white boy gonna beat me or nothing. And he was like, yeah. That's how Boss Hog coming. Slice got this white dude amping him up, telling this man to do karate. He telling this man, yo, do karate. I'm like, yo, come out like this, go with a kick or something like that, and then go with an overhand right. Like, kick, go with an overhand right. If you got to, sweep him or something. Knock him off his feet, get him. And this white dude sitting up there shaking his head, yeah, and all that, yeah, he gonna do that. I was like, yo, when this shit start, it is what it is. Niggas is tallying up, they betting. They sliding stuff over the floor to each other like, all right, put that together. That's 15? That's 15 right there, bro, come on, bro. That thing looking a little light. He like, man, come on, it's 15. Boom, throw a bag of coffee on it. He like, all right, that's a bet. Like, people was betting all around before they start. Now, it's a little silly nigga that come up in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Real playful ass nigga. He's standing there like, okay, on this side we got, let me get a soup. On this side we got white boy making. We gonna see what it's hitting for. Let's get ready to rumble. He doing all this extra shit. I just want to see what's going to take place. Yo, when this dude did like this and backed up, these dudes started going at it, bro. And this shit looks so funny, man. Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all, don't be somebody else's good time. Like, don't let nobody jail off of you. Like, for you to go through stuff or fight or get your ass kicked or humiliated or on drugs and they taping you, or you're playing certain games and stuff like that and you look weird doing it and they're taping you, putting you on the internet, don't go out bad like that, man. Don't go out bad. Because they're looking for a way to go viral nowadays inside these prisons, and they gonna put you in it. You looking crazy in the game, they gonna put you in it. If you was doing real good and then you done fell off and looking all crazy in the game, they gonna put you in it. Make sure you stay down, stay to yourself, Do your time and go. If you don't even like the dorm, if you ain't feeling the dorm and you see that it can get too much and out of hand where you can't handle it, move around. It's okay to move around. You don't have to answer to nobody, bro. You don't have to answer to nobody. I'm pretty sure White Boy Macon was like 38 years old at the time. And my man, Let Me Get a Suit, was like 42 years old, man. These are somebody's fathers, uncles, brothers, you know what I'm saying, dads and all that, man. And this is their outcome. This is what they did. Go to the tape. Boy, stay out the chain gang. Yo, what's up, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy Big Miz from the Zoo, and I have another story for y'all. And this story right here had a deep lesson inside this story. I didn't get it for some time though. It took some time for me to grasp this information. On the surface, it seemed like one thing, but the message had a way deeper meaning, you know what I'm saying? And it took me through life and how I kind of tried to keep up with this message that was given to me and use it and utilize it in other things. But check it, this story starts, you know what I'm saying, at Ware State Prison, Level 5 Camp, Waycross, Georgia. And this individual came into the dorm, and his name was Corbin. Corbin came into the dorm, and everybody, quite a few people was kind of excited to see him because he had got into a situation. He was known to be very cool and very solid, but he made a deal with a certain gang, and I'm really not going to put their information out there because I'm going to show footage of them, you know what I'm saying? But he messed up with this gang, and they tricked him into a cell in another prison. And people couldn't believe how he made it out of the situation, because when it was taped and sent around to each chain gang, people were looking like, oh man, they about to do him in. He's about to be unalived in this situation, and everybody thought that that's what took place with him. So when he came into the dorm, people was kind of happy, like, oh shit, yo, Corbin, yo, bro, I thought you was gone, my nigga. Like, one dude come in, he hugging him and rocking him like this, like, yo, Corbin, man, yo, bro, is you good? Are you good, my nigga? Like, it seems like I'm seeing a ghost right now. He like, yo, come on, bro. Put his arm around him, and he calling his roommate, like, yo, look where it's Corbin, nigga. Yo, it's Corbin, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dude got sitting there looking like he got tears in his eyes and everything. He asking him to sit down and tell him what happened once they got into the cell, because he knew all these gang members that did this to the man. You know what I'm saying? But he got shipped before this situation happened. So Corbin sat down and he said, look, this is what happened.
On that big. Put fire on it. Put fire on it. On that big, guy. Shit, man. Hold on, let me see something. Look, Mo. Almost, got you. Almost got you. Hold on, hold your head out. Alright. Let me see if he bust up enough. He ain't bust up enough. Hold his head. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Take that nigga, man.
And now while he was telling this story, people done crowded around the table listening to how vivid he just made that footage seem to them while he's telling them the story. And he's talking about, yeah, man, like they caught me down real bad, bro. Like they had my head going like a pinata in there, man. And oh buddy, you know Ro, you know what I'm saying? This nigga was like, yo, my face ain't opened enough, like it ain't enough leaking up out of me, you know what I'm saying? Then he get a pipe, boom, he hit me in the face with the pipe, my face opened up, and he was like, yeah, that's better. And then he told Lil Mighty to start pouring me out, and I couldn't get up, man. I couldn't do nothing for myself. This dude just jabbed me with that thing, you know what I'm saying? They poured me all the way out. And then they heard the door pop, and them cats ran up out the cell, man. And I think that's what saved my life, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was in there in the cell trying to patch up like 11 stab wounds and all that. Like, and I didn't think I was gonna make it, bro. I don't think I was gonna make it. And I'm sitting there near them at another table, and he got my full attention. I'm like, yo, wow, like that's deep. You know what I'm saying? To be in the cell by yourself, like slipping in your own stuff, you know what I'm saying, that you done poured out, leaked out of your body, you slipping in it, trying to get to the sink and wipe stuff down and put Vaseline on your shoulder, your neck, your back, and doing all this to secure these wounds so you can act like nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? But your face is all busted up. Like, it really wasn't a good look. But as he was in the dorm, I noticed, like, this dude was solid as hell. He was a solid dude. So I couldn't even figure how he got into that type of position. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was doing this thing, he was moving around. That after like 2 months in the dorm, he done got him a mule. He was working, and he was doing this thing. He was looking good, stayed fresh, you know what I'm saying? Throwing people stuff and everything. Coming out, standing on the top tier with his phone, then go back in the cell. He was actually putting in work. You know what I'm saying? He was actually putting in a lot of work. Excuse the phone. I'm not even worried about that right now. So hold on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's a little disturbing. But yo, I paid attention to this dude, and he'd be overly working, you know what I'm saying, to make sure he got stuff. He stayed motivating other people, and I started noticing that he was watching me at times as well. Me sitting there learning, you know what I'm saying, things out of the Quran, or we working out, or we playing basketball, or we talking about some industry stuff, some rap stuff and things of that nature. Like, he started walking past me a lot, and like, yo, Jersey Miz, you owe, man, you owe. And I was like, what? Like, he started rubbing me wrong with that. Like, I don't even know old boy like that. Like, and I started telling like my roommate, like, yo, Corbin walked past me early this morning talking about, yo, Miz, you owe. He's like, he said, what? I was like, he talking about, yo, Miz, you owe. He was like, you owe what? He was like, you don't be dealing with him, do you? I'm like, nah, I don't deal with dude at all. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing him handling business and stuff like that, but I've never came in contact with him so we can talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? But I be peeping him, watching me a lot. You know what I'm saying? But he did not say that to me again for like another month. He walked past me while we was on the yard, and he was like, yo, you owe, man. You owe. And I'm looking at him, and I was about to ask him, like, what do I owe you? And if I owe you, won't you come get it? You know what I'm saying? But I let him keep walking, because I started thinking that he was slick slow now. You know what I'm saying? That he had something else going on. So I'm gonna say some more time goes past, like another month or so goes past, and now he done jumped into doing what he did before. And I heard people talking about it, like, yeah, Corbin done put these GDs in the car with him. You know what I'm saying? And now they hustling with him or whatever, and they saying that he messing up that bread. Like, I think something gonna go down today. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be the first one in the shower. I'm gonna get off the yard. I'm gonna go to the shower. I'm gonna sit back and see what's going on, just in case I gotta lock it down, make sure I got my water, everything. So I go and I do that. Now Corbin is coming in off the walk, because he was an orderly that worked on the walk. You know what I'm saying? The walk is just a circle around where all the dorms is at. You know what I'm saying? So he comes in, and he's actually coming in with a broom in his hand. Didn't even supposed to bring that into the dorm, but he walking in with it. And all these cats are starting to come from the bottom tier onto the big floor, and they calling Corbin over. They like, yo, come here, Corbin, come here. And he walking over. He like, what's up? They like, you know what's up? These dudes pulling out them things. He starts swinging. He starts swinging that broom like crazy. Boom, backing them up. Like, get back. Ooh, nigga, get back. Boom, boom. He's swinging, and this is a thick broom, so he knew exactly how to keep these cats back. And he's like moving, trying to get back towards the Sally port. Well, the booth where the officer is at. He like this thing. Now he banging on it. He's like, yo, come on, unlock the door. Get me out of here. Get me out. And the officer see what's going on. He done clicked the door. Corbin go, boom. He slammed the door. He gets up out of Dodge. He get on the Sally port. The officer calls the sergeant them down there with the CERT team. You see the CERT team and the Sarge talking to Corbin. They put the cuffs on him. They send him to the hole. Yo. 3 days. It had to be 3 days later. I'm sitting up there arguing with some little goofball CEO, you know what I'm saying, at the gate. I'm trying to get to administration to handle something about some koofies, and I'm arguing with this officer, and it got to the point where he got me heated. I'm doing all this, and then they lock me up. I go to the hole. Yo, I'm in the hole, and I'm just hearing people talking and whatever. Then I hear Corbin. He said that he is about to leave or whatever, but he was asking, yo, where Jersey at? Where Jersey at? And I was like, yo, I'm right here. And he comes to my window. I don't know how he's not cuffed or nothing, but he came to my window. He opened the flat, boom. And he was like, yeah, man, you owe, bro. And I was like, yo, here, this was this goof shit. I was like, yo, fam, what I owe? He was like, you outwork everybody, bro. You owe, bro. You outwork everybody. And he was like, I do that too, man. But you gotta consistently do that, especially when you leave this prison, man. Oh, bro. Oh, outwork everybody. And I took that man's advice. When I got out, I knuckled down. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I owe, bro. That's why y'all always gonna see me. I'm always gonna be consistent. I'm always going to put this awareness in your face of the prisons and the chain gangs and the county jails, because I outwork everybody. This your boy Big Miz from the zoo. Please, y'all don't do nothing stupid outside these streets, y'all, and find yourself in somebody's county jail, prison, or chain gang. I'm on TikTok now. That's my new platform. Y'all can find me there, and that's to all my true and real supporters. Y'all can find me there on TikTok. That's the new platform. This your boy Big Miz from the zoo. I'm gone.